I'm going to have to do this video over because it looks like Zach Knight sabotaged my last video. Half of it didn't have sound. I did motion video on that one, so for this one I'm not going to do that, but this is my masterpiece. This is the scoop blouse that I've been working on, and it's a combination of the concepts that I learned from David Kibbe's The Metamorphosis and Carole Jackson's Color Me Beautiful. I put my sewing stuff away here. Here is, let me just go ahead and have a seat and let you take a look at this masterpiece blouse that I made. Let's put it down a little bit lower like that, yeah. And the reason this looks so stunning on me is because it's my clothing personality. See, David Kibbe here, he believes that there are several different clothing personalities. Dramatic, soft dramatic, romantic, and the person on this side's the bad. She's dressed good here and dressed bad on this side. Theatrical romantic, classic, dramatic classic, soft classic. Soft classic is like a blend between classic and the feminine romantic look. Natural. This is the woman who looks good in casual clothes. Flamboyant natural. Soft natural. Now this one's me. The soft natural clothing personality. I have to have an image that combines freshness and sensuality at all times. My clothing must be soft-edged geometrics in shape, but also relaxed and unconstructed in outline, kind of like what I'm wearing. Furthermore, there must always be a slight fluidity to her silhouette. And to avoid obscuring her shapely figure, she has to be careful that nothing is extremely oversized. A soft natural looks good if they emphasize their waist a little bit, even if they don't have a waist, because that's just the way this clothing personality is. Fabrics must be lightweight enough to drape softly or flow, and very lightly textured to add a feeling of sensuality. Her accessories are somewhat delicate and tapered, but always simple and clean. Her jewelry has a very artistic bent, with a bit of delicacy in the shape and workmanship, and a tendency toward loosely hanging dangle. Okay. Generally, I look better with like some layers, but I'm going to kind of let you. I'm going to try to model what I just made here. I don't really have the best background here or the best camera. Didn't this turn out good? Now the reason it's so beautiful is because I followed my concepts. I followed the soft natural. I'm also a winter in coloring. Look at that beautiful shirt. Custom design, following the principles of Color Me Beautiful and David. Now, Color Me Beautiful, it talks about our coloring, which is also important to get your best look. And I am wearing winter colors right now. I am a light winter, which means I could almost get away with dark summer colors, but I'm actually a light winter. In the 1980s, I bought this from a Color Me Beautiful fashion consultant, and these are the winter colors, and as you can see, it kind of matches what I'm wearing here. These are our version of pastels, the icy colors. These are our darker colors. Winter's colors have like a bluish undertone to everything. These are winter colors here. These are the reds or the pinks that we look good in. And as you can see, some of these colors here match my outfit, so that's why I look good. I'm wearing my colors. These are the winter colors. I got a little bit of icy in here mixed with like hot turquoise or Chinese blue. So, and then these are our version of pastels. These are the icy tones. So, and Color Me Beautiful this is by Carole Jackson. And when I first, there was a lady at my Canadian church who was a seamstress, and she's the one who got me started on this. And then when I read Color Me Beautiful, I noticed she talked about clothing personalities. She goes into that a little bit in here, talking about the gay men and all that. So I decided to go to the library and see if there was a book that went into detail about the clothing personalities, and I found this. And when I read it, I thought, wow, I said, that is me. I mean, this really helped me. I found that I was a soft natural. Because when I was reading the clothing personalities, I said, I'm kind of like a romantic, but I'm not. It says, can we be a blend between two? And he says, yes. And a lot of people are. And I think Audrey Hepburn is the same as me. I think she's a soft natural winter. So I am the winter in coloring. And then you compare that with the, my men have actually started a clothing line based on the concepts that are a blend between Color Me Beautiful and David Kibbe's Metamorphosis. From what I understand, the sales of those clothing is doing very well. Like a lot of the Fox News people are buying our clothes and stuff, but Zach Knight always steals our writing proceeds. And I'm going to let you see my outfit. See? This is me decked out in all of my glory. I was talking with Brent the other day. In fact, Brent and I have been Skyping a lot in the past couple months. He's been more than anybody else. I wonder if he's getting ready to meet me. But anyways, Brent, I would love to go out on a date with you dressed like this. I think you'd like this. Even this would be comfortable. He thinks that my fashion sense is brilliant. That's what he told me. And here it is. I custom designed this shirt. And like I said, my men have actually started a clothing line based on and as you can see, when you combine Carole Jackson's Color Me Beautiful with David Kibbe's Metamorphosis, this is the result. And it looks great. I don't have a runway or anything, but I am proud of my outfit because, well, obviously I'm not a bad seamstress. I'm slow, but I'm not a bad seamstress. But it's because when I went to the fabric store, I thought I want to get something that's soft, natural, and that is my colors. So I picked winter colors, and then I picked a pattern that was my clothing personality. Oh, what did I do with that pattern? Oh, that's right. I stuck it back in my sewing, right in here, my sewing box. Oh, that's to remind me to take my medicine. Turn that off. I'm glad I had it on. I hope this video turns out better than the last one, because the last one, the sound went out. So just look at this beautiful shirt. I ought to get a still on this and send it to my men. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to get a still. The problem is I don't like the background here, but maybe I can get a still on this and put it on my website because this is gorgeous. Look at that. And when I'm in my clothing personality, I just look so stunning, you know. This just is really nice. This is really, really nice. Yeah, I just finished this today. And take a look at that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Here's the inside. That's the, and then here's the other sleeve. It's just this design is soft, natural all the way. Anybody who's got the soft, natural clothing personality is going to look stunning in a design like this because it's got the fluidity. And, you know, the soft, natural clothing personality is I'll describe it to you, and you'll see that I am wearing I understand my personality. I've studied it in and out, not only by reading this book, but by observing actresses who I can tell are my clothing personality, like Natalie Wood, Audrey Hepburn. The soft natural is a blend between the natural and the romantic, which means we look good with some femininity. But we're mostly a natural. But we've got a little bit of our silhouette is soft, flowing, and unconstructed, composed of relaxed lines with soft edges at the neck, waist, and hemline. Shoulders may be broad and padded, but never sharp. Asymmetrical or irregular geometrics. I'm gonna get let you see this shirt. It's just so stunning. So a loose, uncluttered approach to detail expresses your fresh femininity quite succinctly. Draped necklines, soft cowls, silky camisoles, supple belts, flared hemlines, etc. are your best basic foundations for combining the clean look that is soft without being fussy. Too much ornamentation, such as excess gathers, tucks, and trim, is overly busy and priggish for your free-spirited essence. Any tailoring or design that seems as though it would restrict your mobility or creative expression will make you appear very staid, rigid, and stuffy. Traditionally tailored suits and old-fashioned frills are no-nos unless you want to look like a maiden aunt from the turn of the century. Okay, this is my clothing personality. So if you have a different clothing personality, you need to find out what you are. If you can find this book and take the test, it'll just revolutionize the way you look, especially if you get really good and you can start custom designing your clothes, there is an earthiness that comes from your soft yang basis. Anything tactile is excellent on you. Soft textures like slub fabrics, handkerchief linens, raw silks, fuzzy knits are very good choices when kept to the lightweight side and used in an unstructured silhouette. Likewise, your jewelry is most effective when it has some texture to it, as well as the feeling of having been hand-designed and created. The look that suggests the spirit of an artist is embedded in your necklace, earrings, or ornate wrist cuffs is simply a fabulous way of evoking your wild passion and warmth. Again, just remember to keep a touch of the delicate and the ornate evident in shape, detail, and finish. Both your hair and makeup should be creative, soft, and fresh. A moderate to longish hairstyle is best, and it should always be layered for freedom of movement. Blunt cuts will be boring, and geometrics will be harsh and severe. For the same reason, a fresh face with touches of soft color is the makeup that will complete your head to toe look most appealingly. The best way for the world to see your refreshingly disarming combination of creativity, warmth, sensitivity, and aggressive pragmatism. Anyways, so this is me in my soft natural glory. I custom designed this shirt, making sure it was my clothing personality and my colors. And as you can see, it has just come out beautiful. This is me. Soft natural in all her glory, and a winter. I custom designed this shirt. I just put it together. I've got more clothes coming up, so I'm going to be doing some more sewing, and I didn't spend a cent on this because I bought the fabric 5 years ago. You say, why'd you wait so long to sew it? Sewing is just, I don't like sewing, but I sure do like the finished product, though. And now that I'm on a very limited income, I decided to give myself some extra clothes to just, looking at this, you would think I was on a limited income. This outfit looks like a really expensive shirt. Actually, I think the fabric is, I bought it on sale, I think, at Joann's. Anyways, isn't it nice?